Assemblyman Lackey was scheduled to be here today. Obviously, you can see he's not here. He has gotten preoccupied with road conditions, with DOT meetings. They're going today and tomorrow, but today he's in San Bernardino County, up in Lake Arrowhead. So physically impossible to be here. So he sent me, which is physically kind of, what the heck? I'm not him. And but I do have a little bit of report. It's the end of the legislative session. There have been over 1,000 bills passed, and many of them have been signed. There are many more to go. We'll find out more in a couple of weeks when the period for Governor Newsom to sign is ended. This is the time that things like Cal Recycle bill. This is the time period when Cal Recycle was signed 7 years ago. Wow. I thought it was like 4.
I don't. It feels like a lifetime to me.
Yeah, and I can see that. But don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. Everybody is under that pressure. I was talking to the people in Santa Clarita City, the mayor, and they're on that pressure. They've already signed on, and they're having, because they didn't want to get fined $10,000.
Yeah.
So a lot of small communities are knuckling under. The unincorporated part of LA County has not yet.
I work with them as well.
But
they're doing an environmental impact report right now.
Oh yeah. So there'll be more on that front. And in fact, I think WM is also involved there because it is the biggest trash company up here. Anyway, let me get through some legislative stuff. The biggest win this year in this legislative calendar was SB 14, which happens to have been written and sponsored by State Senator Grove of local fame. Yes. And the biggest takeaway from that is that at the beginning, no group of legislators wanted to sign on. Sure, Tom Lackey joined, but very few people did. And little by little, they started signing on. Little by little, the pressure came on to the governor to sign. If it does pass, sign it. It passed. He signed it. And the biggest lesson to get it from this is you have to involve all areas of California voters. California voters from the north to the south have to call into their legislators. It doesn't matter whether Democrats, Republicans, or Independents. Come in, say your voice, say, hey, I want this passed. The more you guys do it, the more responsive they are. And I mean, because it really was a good surprise to see it passed and to see it signed. And
what was it?
SB 14.
What is that about?
SB 14 is a bill that provides the human trafficking of a minor is a very serious felony, liable through the 3 strikes law. And I cannot believe it was not.
Mm-hmm.
But so it was great to hear it being proposed, great to hear it being authored and brought in. And it was very disappointing because for months there was like no support. No, are we going to win Are we going to win the committee passage? Yes, but by 1 vote. We're going to win this. Yes, but by 1 vote.
Why wouldn't they?
Everything.
I mean, I don't understand.
You have to ask those legislators.
It was amazing to watch that.
Yeah, it's an amazing passage, but it is a good lesson that things, if you want them bad enough, it will pass. Because it kind of reminded me of Prop 13, back in the 70s. Everybody, all the people in Sacramento hated that, and it passed anyway. So, and why? Because everybody in California went, that's a great idea. That's a good way to curb the government. No wonder the people in Sacramento hated it. But anyway, hopefully next year we won't have as much. We'll find out. But for this year, there's also been a couple more laws that Assemblyman Lackey's interested in. He's basically a public safety kind of guy. So a lot of the laws that he's involved in, that he authors, that he sponsors, that he pushes, have to do with public safety. And he recognized, and he was very happy to be involved in the passage of SB 331, which bans family courts from ordering family reunification in cases where there might be child abuse in that family. It's like a default. You know, some poor kid gets hurt, he gets sent into Child Protective Services. And this is really bad in Antelope Valley, especially LA County. And the first thing, he goes up to a hearing, and the first thing the judge says, well, you know, at the end of this day, you're going to go back to your family. No, that's where the problems start. So this one gives the judge leeway to sit there and say, it's not automatic. Let's think about it. Let's do something different.
It's great.
All right. So it actually, it's a very good law. And then there's one more that the Assemblyman was very happy about. Is law that he worked with Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez, and it was to eliminate the statute of limitations for cases of child sexual abuse, assault. The bill provides that after 2024 there will be no longer a statute of limitation for these incidences, as previously it eliminated the statute of limitations within specified criteria for other crimes, such as rape and there's some other ones. But it just extends that period to get more justice. People get abused, they grow up, it's too late. You know, it's 7, 8 years later, and the judges and the lawyers go, it's too late. You can't prosecute. Yeah, so this eliminates that. And with that, I just want to remind everyone. Yeah.
I just want to make a comment. I understand that law,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying from an educator's perspective, the downside of that law is that we have an issue in Southern Kern. The alleged teacher is already dead. He's been dead for many, many, many years. So these are nightmares for us to
Yeah.
try to defend
Yeah.
because
Oh yeah. No, it's
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of the law.
yeah. Yeah, that's a common sense thing.
It's like growing diesel. How do you, yeah, how do you prosecute it?
I mean, you can't, I mean, you're prosecuting a person, not the school district.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. You're talking about the person.
The school district was the one who did the puppets, so.
Well, yeah. So they always name you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the school district. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
get
no, I
it,
appreciate
I get
it.
it, I get it why, but there's always that other side of that coin.
Yeah. No, that is it came up before with other groups about the statute of limitation, and I always thought it was terrible. But then they told me, well, you know, the crimes occur when the kids are 10 years old, 11 years old. By the time they're 18 or 19, and you know, they're out of the house or out of the, you know, the terrible location where they were at, statute of limitations. So, you know, that's so. Unfortunately, that's our modern life. You know, they don't seem to have, you know, a voice in this.
They should only be after the person that is not
Yeah.
their employer.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's true. But this is California. Yeah, it's California.
And today is Wear Purple Day
It is.
in domestic violence awareness. So this is something that, you know, these things that you're talking about, we have to be aware. It happens every day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to interject.
No.
So you wearing purple, is
Barbara's
that
got a
right?
purple sweater on. She knew if she was with the program today.
I had to look for something that had a little bit of purple. But anyway, it's something that we all need to have awareness of.
Yeah,
It
that's
happens
very
in
well
our
said.
communities, it happens in our schools, it happens in our families.
And we have to look out for it. It happens in our extended families.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These are important
Great.
issues.
And then, as always, I will end this speech with my usual 30-second finish. Please call us, register any comments, any complaints, or any proposals for new laws. Call our office, email me. I have some cards. I will leave them. I will pass them around. You know, it's our government. We need your voices. You know, please don't be passive. All right. I appreciate all these men. Obviously, you guys are not the passive people. You are in charge. You represent your communities, and you're very involved. But I want to encourage you to encourage your neighbors, your friends, your family.
We own this.
Huh? You own the school?
We own this town.
And I look forward to the AV wall. Everybody I know is talking about it. Look forward to it. Thank you.
Let's see, along the line with Zimmerman Lackey and Carlo, who's been great with the community. Kevin McCarthy's representatives has reached out to us, and on the same day that we have the RMAC and the chamber meeting, in between that, they want to use the chamber to provide a resource for people to come if they have concerns they want to present. They can come to the chamber and present it. So we're just, excuse me, working out the final details on that. Jake called me the other day, and so I'm just waiting for a final schedule and all that kind of stuff so we can get the final okay. But I just wanted to mention that where it's going to be another resource if people want to express their concerns.
Yeah.
It won't be a political activity, it'll just be a community service activity.
Yeah.
You know.
Can I add something to my dialogue?
Go ahead. Dialogue.
All right.
It happens.
It happens, you know. I'm old, and all of a sudden you were talking about it. You know, the state senator. Next, let me see, is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. Next Thursday, I will be in Mojave, and actually, California City. I'll be in California City early in the morning, and Mojave later on at the chamber.
Well, carpool, we can carpool.
All right. And in between, I will be having mobile office hours for our residents in the northern part of my district. And just a little side minder, we had a field trip. We brought the Capitol staff, the guys that are in Sacramento, born and bred there, rarely come down here. We took them on a tour of the district. The district's huge. It took 2 days.
Wow, that was a good
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see 29 palms.
Oh boy.
I know, you got to go an old woman's
You have
road.
to.
Oh, you know,
Gotta
old
Santana's,
woman
get some
Springs
Mexican
Road.
food.
Yeah. But we got some ice cream along the way at this crazy place.
Perfect. You made it worth it.
Yeah, and we showed up to Randsburg and said, "What's the soup of the day?"
Did you go and get a drink at the joint?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What's the soup of the day?
The soup of the day?
That's what he asked.
The
when he went to the
pickleback shot.
No.
Come on, they're good. Don't hate on them.
Luckily, it turned out to be whiskey for me.
Well, Jameson.
I was happy. And that's it.
Were they surprised how long it takes to drive?
They were numb.
Yeah.
They were numb. They said, "We left the office an hour and a half ago, and we're still not in Kona." Oh, no. We still got another hour. This is Randsburg. We got another hour to get to Kona.
Randsburg, where 50 people live there.
Well, yeah.
Maybe 30 something probably.
I'm always amazed by the fluctuation in population, but it happened in my neck of the woods too. I lived in Agua Dulce, and in there they have one little, well, it's not a little ravine, it's a big ravine. But they said that in 1870 and through to 1880, there were 5,500 miners living in this canyon.
Wow.
What they did for water, and God knows what they did for septic, it could only be guessed at. But it was a lot of people. I don't even think we're at that population in the whole area anymore.
Wow.
We're less than 5,000. But these guys are 5,000 miners. One little area. Like Randsburg. About the size of Randsburg.
I love Randsburg.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a wrap.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All righty. Well, thank you everybody for coming. You
Yeah.
don't have to leave, but you know you're welcome to finish your meals. Mingle amongst and Lilo and Lieutenant from this direction this month, and a couple others that are already here. But
Thank you, Jack and Jean.
thank you, Ashley. Thank you, John. Thank you, community of Rosamond. And
You want to beg Barbara again?
Huh?
Want a big part for again?
Yes.
Okay.
Apologize, Barbara. Take a picture.
I got it.
We're not invite you as a dignitary to the Armed Forces Day. Please forgive me.
Your secret's safe with me, don't worry about it.
Okay, well, no, the whole public knows now.
Now we got it. Yeah.
I'm not a big
All
deal.
right.
All right, I gotta get my
Thank you.
babies from school.